The iPhone 17 Pro just introduced two massive features for filmmakers, one of which has never been seen on a phone before, and I'm super excited about. Also, I'm in Washington State right now for Sony Condo. Anyways, let's talk about the first upgrade. And this is one that was rumored and that I fully expected to see, a newly upgraded front selfie camera. The iPhone selfie camera was last upgraded with the iPhone 11. It's been quite a hot minute since then, and it really needed to be upgraded because while it was fine, I found myself, if I was filming anything, really trying to always use the rear camera of the phone. And that led to companies creating monitors that you could MagSafe to the back of your phone, which is just kind of a pain. Thankfully, the entire iPhone lineup has gotten a huge selfie camera upgrade. But what's cool is that it's using a new sensor design, a square sensor, which is commonly something you would see in a 360 camera, like the Osmo 360 that was recently introduced. That uses a square sensor. And what's impressive about that is that if you want to film vertically, you can just hold the phone vertically. But if you want to film horizontally, you don't have to rotate the phone anymore. You can just film vertically and the camera will crop the sensor in horizontally. Look at these guys, these people here.
Want to run with us?
No, I'm not. No, not at all. There they go. All the healthy people. I'm getting a walk, okay? I'm also at altitude right now. This is a mile up, and I live at sea level. So even just walking around, I'm like, Next, let's cover the big iPhone upgrade. And this is one that I did not see coming, but it absolutely makes a lot of sense and I'm super excited about. And that is the introduction of ProRes RAW recording with the iPhone 17 Pro. Yes, with the iPhone 14, we got ProRes recording, iPhone 15, we got Apple Log, and now we have ProRes RAW plus Apple Log 2? Yeah, that's cool. Apple says it has a wider color gamut, which makes me wonder if it has better dynamic range as well. Really gonna have to test this and see. Now, why did it take Apple so long to introduce RAW video recording to the iPhone? Well, that has to do with a little company called Red, who owned the patent on internal RAW video recording, and they were kind of lawsuit happy, you could say. And actually, they already had a court case with Apple, and Red beat Apple in court and said they were not allowed to use ProRes RAW in their iPhones. So what changed? Well, Nikon acquired Red in 2024, and suddenly they're being a lot more lenient, which is really great. So suddenly we're seeing ProRes RAW internally recording in a lot more cameras, like those from Panasonic, and now we're seeing it in the iPhone, which is so great. Now, I did say that there was a second reason that ProRes RAW has not been in the iPhone up until this point, and I think that has to do with heat generation, because ProRes RAW generates truly massive file sizes, and it also generates a lot of heat too, and whenever you combine both of those things, it's no surprise they had to put a vapor chamber cooling system into the iPhone 17 Pro to most likely make this possible. I just walked up this little hill. It's not even that steep, and I'm huffing and puffing here. I'm not at this altitude. I just got here. Not built for this. It does remain to be seen if Apple is going to allow you to record ProRes RAW internally to the iPhone, or they're going to restrict it to the external SSD, because it could be a situation like where with the current iPhone, if you want to record internal ProRes, you can only do that with the Blackmagic camera app. You have to use an external SSD with the main iPhone camera. But regardless, what makes me think that it might be possible to record internally is the addition of the 2 terabyte video model, which is still not going to record a ton of ProRes RAW footage, especially once you start recording it in 4K 60, but hey, still cool. Anyways, there's going to be more updates that will excite you about this new iPhone, including, let's check the list here, new rear camera sensors, better anti-reflective coating on the screen, a new zoom level for the telephoto camera, all of which I will be testing and talking about with my new iPhone 17 Pro review that I will be releasing as soon as I get my hands on the camera very soon. So please consider subscribing if you want to see that. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.